Note: products with electrical plugs are designed for use in the US. Outlets and voltage differ internationally, and this product may require an adapter or converter for use in your destination. Please check compatibility before purchasing.
Alright everyone, so this is the finished installation on the Nilight series 12-inch 72-watt light bar along with the two 4-inch 18-watt spots. Now if you notice, I already have the LED upgrade that's here for floodlights, and these are both 18 watts also. So what I did is I took some steel, and it's an L shape, and mounted it right here to the front of the fairing and ran the wiring right inside there on both sides. So solid, I mean rock solid. It's not going to be bouncing around, fluttering all the time like you might. Sometimes people put them on their forks or they'll mount them in other locations. This is a really solid location, so the light's not going to be flittered around when you're driving. Then for the 12-inch light bar, we looked at some different installations. If you look at my son's, he has his headlights replaced. With this one, we decided to mount right here directly to the front face and wire it, of course, inside. And it gives me complete adjustability on this axis, along with moving it this way also. And we can also go this way. So it's a 3-axis adjustment mounted right to the front faceplate of the headlight assembly.
With most Ulysses, this is right here is a piece of plastic, or you can upgrade to carbon fiber or whatnot. Now we didn't want that to be the only thing that we mounted it to, because plastic can crack or break or whatnot. So on the inside of this is actually a piece of aluminum. Aluminum. It's about that long, just long enough to fit between the two bolts, and that's what we drilled through and bolted the two. So you're not worried about it just being mounted onto the plastic there. It's actually mounted onto a piece of aluminum that is directly behind that. What is that, 1/4 inch thick maybe?
It's 3/16.
All right.
So we use 3/16 aluminum bar, and it acts as a stiffener to create a solid place for this to mount up.
So if you move this, you're moving the whole bike.
Yeah.
All right, now the Pasha's going to show you all of the lights on at once. So that's going to be the stock running lights, the two 4-inchers, and the 12-inch light bar.
All right, so there's the stock headlights. There is the high beam spots down here, and here is the center.
Man, that puts off so much light.
All right, so the cool thing about this 12-inch light bar from Nilight is the outer ones are floods, the inner ones are spots. So it gives you a broad pattern, but mainly spot for seeing directly in front of you, especially when you're going down the freeway at a higher speed.
So basically you're just putting off so much light, you're never gonna have to worry about it ever again.
And the cool thing about these LED technology, we're not overpowering the existing stator or the existing charging system. So if I had down here, if I had halogen lights along with all these LEDs, I'm overpowering the stator. It doesn't put out enough, so you're going to start killing your battery. 18 watt, 18 watt, 18 watt, 18 watt, and this is 72 watts. All right, so for wiring, I did the headlight mod again on this where both of these work at the same time. And then I did the high beam on this circuit here. So all of it runs through the stock circuitry. All right, so this unit right here is wired on its own relay and its own circuitry directly to the battery. It runs on a switch up here on top of the handlebar. It's right above your high beam and low beam right here. So these are wired into the factory wiring. This is wired on its own separate 40 amp relay, automotive style relay.
All right, so we just wanted to say thank you again to Nilight for choosing us, wanting to sponsor us. Your lights are going to work more than great anytime we are traveling at night or any distant dark road in the middle of nowhere like we so often do. But again, they look awesome, they ride awesome, they fit awesome, and
quality is top of the line. It's really well built.